Hey Taurus, welcome, welcome. This is your read. So we're going to go ahead and get started with the Oracle cards. We'll sort of set the tone for today. We'll see what the universe is talking about for you. Are we talking about love? Are we talking about money? Maybe we're having issues within the family. Maybe someone we work with. Maybe our boss is being a jerk. Let's see what we got going on with the cards today. So universe, what's going on in Taurus's world? What does Taurus need to know about? Oh, and we lost one there, and I feel like this guy wanted to pop out too. So let's go ahead and get started. So we have material and spiritual prosperity, temptation, the waiting game. The waiting game to me always talks about something we've been working towards for a long time, or a journey that's happening over time. I feel like it's tied into that material and spiritual prosperity. Oh, the base chakra. So it can represent the physical body or money. I definitely feel like we're talking about money with that. I see the word money when I pull that card. And I do have spiritual union as well. So I feel like somebody else is going to tie into this. It might be a romantic relationship. It might be a deep friendship as well. I'm going to pull some more cards and we'll just keep building. I have the throat chakra, which can represent communication. And sometimes it speaks to being able to communicate our feelings to ourselves as well as somebody else. I have the fertility card, which speaks of growth, and I feel like it's speaking to this money, it's speaking to this future that you've been trying to grow over a long period of time. I do have the harmony card here, so I feel like harmony is coming your way. I feel like it's a balance in your life in a few different aspects. I have the solitude card as well, which speaks of a personal journey and deception and envy. Where does this deception and envy fit in? All right, come on, tarot. Who is this deception and envy? So I have the Five of Wands, which represents conflict. I feel like it's tied into that deception and envy. It also speaks to handling conflict out using diplomacy and tact. So this might tie into that throat chakra and how we're going to handle this person here, this deception and envy. I feel like the Eight of Swords is tying into it as well. The Eight of Swords can represent sort of feeling stuck or trapped in negative emotions or thoughts, so much so that you have trouble finding clarity. Sometimes it speaks to confusion, sometimes it speaks to fear. I think it's tying into fear of confronting this person, fear of this turning into a huge confrontation. I feel like you've kind of said nothing up until this point, or haven't fully addressed it and brought it to a head. But I feel like the tension, you could cut it with a knife here. I have the Temperance card, which represents a balance between emotion and logic. And I feel like this is also going to tie into dealing with this person, this diplomacy, this tact, handling yourself very carefully so that it doesn't just turn into a pissing war or dissolve into shouting. I have the Ace of Swords, which represents triumph, and the World card, which speaks to positive things manifesting for you in your life, but these are not ones that show up out of the blue. These are ones that you have to earn, and I feel like it's tying into this waiting game and this work that you've put in towards growing this prosperity for a long time. I have the Nine of Swords, and the Nine of Swords is actually the progression of the Eight of Swords. I feel this Nine of Swords directly tied into this journey for money, though, something you've been working towards for a long time. Maybe starting to feel doubt as to whether it's going to come to fruition, maybe frustration as well that it's taking so long. I have the Four of Cups, which speaks of emotional withdrawal. I feel like it's been taxing, it's been draining emotionally. Maybe that's where all the arguing and the fighting is coming from as well. As this might speak to a relationship that you're currently in. You guys are arguing because I keep getting pulled back into like a household, into like an inner circle, instead of it being someone like at a job or something like that. I'm going to keep pulling more cards to keep building on that, but definitely good news on the horizon. The Page of Wands represents good news on the way, and that of a financial nature. So it's tying into that financial prosperity. The Ten of Cups speaks of abundance in the home life. I feel like this money is going to give some abundance, some balance, bring harmony to the home life. Ten of Pentacles represents wealth. So I feel like there is definitely wealth coming your way. I feel like it is going to have an impact on your relationship with whoever is actually in your life. this spiritual union, this harmony. I feel like it's going to bring harmony back into your household. So the Five of Cups can represent a warning not to get stuck in negative emotions, so much so that you have trouble seeing the positive around you. I feel like it's tying into this conflict. But I feel like it's also tying into the frustration in this journey taking so long. And sort of focusing on that instead of taking a step back and looking at all the beautiful, wonderful things that you do have in your life and being able to truly appreciate them. I feel like it would help to boost your spirits and give you sort of a new outlook on things. Maybe even renew your passion for this journey. I have the Chariot card, which is all about perseverance, and the Hierophant, which speaks of a higher learning. I have the Queen of Pentacles and the King of Cups. I see the word you when I look at the Queen of Pentacles, so I feel like we're talking about you when we're speaking of her. And Pentacles is all about money and wealth and finance. I feel like this is you finding that financial success in life and that confidence. This King of Cups, to me, he is somebody, but he's symbolic as well. Cups tends to represent emotion, so he's the king of emotion. So I feel emotional support. I feel a deep emotional connection. I feel like we're talking about that spiritual union. We're speaking to that harmony and finding harmony back in your household by maybe not giving into these frustrations or allowing them to cause petty arguments within the home. The Nine of Wands represents something you've been working towards for a long time, finally coming to fruition. It speaks to this waiting game. It speaks to this money coming. I have the Three of Swords, which can represent separation. See, but I don't feel that it's separating in the spiritual union. I have the Ace of Wands next to it, which can represent a business venture. I almost wonder if this money coming is going to allow you to quit your current job. And maybe that's part of where all the baggage is coming from too. Maybe you work in a nasty place. So you're working and you're trying to work to build this money, maybe on the side, and it's quite overwhelming and you're frustrated. But I feel like there's a new beginning on the horizon. I feel like it's going to allow you to walk away from something. I have the Two of Pentacles, which represents balance. Whatever this is going to bring a balance back into your life personally, but also with this person who you love. So I don't know if you're married or if it's someone you've been with for a long time, but it's going to bring a harmony and a balance back to your relationship as well. The High Priestess card represents your intuition, trusting your intuition, trusting the universe, trusting your gut that you're doing the right thing, and keep moving forward. I have the Six of Cups, which represents the past, and the Eight of Cups, which speaks to starting a bright new journey and leaving the past behind. So I definitely feel like you're going to be able to separate from something in the past to start this bright new journey when this money comes in. This is going to be enough money to make one hell of a difference in your life and allow you to move in a completely new direction. The Ace of Cups represents new beginnings, and Cups represents emotions. And the Nine of Pentacles speaks of happiness and abundance. And again, Pentacles is all about money and wealth. I feel like you're going to be able to leave this conflict in the past. I feel like all the stress, all the worries, all the fears, I feel like there's enough money coming that is going to wipe all of that away, and you're going to be able to start fresh, start new, renew your love for your partner and find a new harmony in that, because it's going to bring a harmony within you as well, having these stresses gone. Alrighty, Taurus, that is what the card said to me today. I hope that you enjoyed the read. Please feel free to comment if it resonated with you. I would love to hear about it. And remember, if you want to be considered for the free read giveaway at the end of the week, just make sure that you're subscribing and then you leave a comment in one of my videos saying that you are interested, and I can throw your name in the pot. It is just as easy as that. Alrighty, guys, take care.